Hi everyone, it is Monday, the 17th of June 2019, and I thought I'd do some EDC and some channel update videos. Uh, I am back home. I'm not traveling at the moment because I've been quite unwell for some time. So I wanted to do a lot of these videos before, but there's just been so many difficult things, just so many little stuff that's gotten in the way, and I just didn't get time. And because I was unwell as well, it was very difficult to speak as well. So I thought that I am a little bit better, not really well, but a little bit better. So I thought I'd do some videos. So I've got a couple of videos up. So this is mostly going to be a channel update video. I've got a couple of videos up. Firstly, I'm back to wearing gloves because I've been in hospital and I've had my IVs done. I've also injured my finger. So I've got lots of marks, damage marks on my hands, so that's why I wear gloves. I get a lot of criticism still, even though I've said it so many times, because all my IVs go into this hand, sometimes into this, but mostly into this, and then it leaves marks. And I've said that so many times in my videos, but I still get really silly, bad comments, which I'm starting to delete now. Anyway, so back to wearing gloves. Hopefully I'll be able to take them off. I just found them for the video because I don't like showing you the marks. So I'm going to do, so this is a channel update, so I'm going to do a couple of videos. One video I really want to do soon is recently in the UK, about a couple of days ago, last week, there was a train incident where we've had some severe flooding in the UK. And politics aside, because the government have really messed up things, politics aside, we'll do politics maybe never or on another video, but politics aside, what happened was that one of the trains from, I believe it was from Sheffield to St Pancras in London, or the other way around, it got rerouted and stopped and rerouted again, and then it eventually got sort of trapped, for lack of a better word, in an area which was completely flooded on both sides, and the passengers on the train were stuck on the train for approximately 13 hours, 13 hours. And it was a bad situation because that train had also been used to stop at other train station and embark other abandoned train passengers. So I read a series of tweets from a lady who was actually on board the train, and it is very dismal reading. And let me get it clear, I'm not blaming anyone, but I think we do need to be prepared. I mean, we need to be micro prepared, because I will do, when I do the video, you will see what I mean by micro prepared, because basically the train operator was not even listening to the police. I mean, not listening to the police when the police are telling you to evacuate the train at a certain place is pretty stupid, frankly, because police officers have a wealth of knowledge. They're not just there to arrest people or run after criminals. They have so much other skills that they have with them, and if they don't have a skill, they can easily just radio in and get someone to tell them what to do. So even the police officers were ignored by the train company, and there were people who were disabled like I am and who were unwell on board the train with with no access to their medicine because they had just gone for a 30-minute train journey somewhere, and then they were stuck for 13 hours. And obviously, and the train operator made the passengers pay for the food on board. I mean, even in an emergency, they made them pay for the food. And from quite a lot of tweets that I read on that subject from other passengers, many passengers were just not prepared. And I understand that sometimes it can be just a short journey and you think, well, you know what, I'm just going to be there for 30 minutes. I'll be back in the office or back home in 30 minutes. But you really need to be prepared. And I want to do another. I've done a few of these videos before, but they haven't been really taken up. And I really want the next video that I do on this to please spread it, not for promotion of the video, but just to get information out there and to help people. That's the only reason I want to do it. Just a couple of things that you should need to take into account every time you travel. Say up to 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes away from your home, from 30 minutes onwards, away from your office or from your home or from your hotel or from wherever you are. you need to be prepared, because sometimes, even in a situation like that where you expect to be looked after on a train, and the police are embarked on the train, and if the police aren't getting listened to, what chance have we got to be listened to by train operators, or by aircraft operators, or by ferry operators, or by being stuck on a motorway, or anywhere? So I think this is not, please don't twist my words, please don't get it wrong, because I'll just block anyone who gets my words wrong. I'm making it very, very articulate and very clear. I want to help people just to be prepared, and I think people should, every time you leave, give a thought to being prepared. It could be just your school run, for about 20-30 minutes. Oh, and by the time, look at the weather, or look at the social news about travel where you're going. So but even then, you could just do a school run for half an hour, and by the time you get back, the police say, "Oh, you can't enter that road because it's flooded," or "There's been a gas leak," or "There's been a health incident where the ambulance," or "There's been a fire." So you might be locked out. Currently now, I believe somewhere in the south near Hampshire, houses are flooded. And yesterday I saw on Twitter where the police were saying, and the county councils were saying, "Please look on Twitter. Please type in your postcodes to find out if we're going to let you back into your houses." So, what if you don't have Twitter? What if you don't have access to the internet? What if you just carry a normal phone, without internet access? So please, we need to start being prepared. Okay, so that's one video, and then I'm going to do a couple of more videos that I've been meaning to do since February and since time, but because I've been unwell, I've travelled a little bit. So, I have some presents that I got given in February for my birthday, and also a couple of other gadgets that I wanted to review, and I also want to do an EDC video. So, let me start by I wanted I have a new watch. No surprises, but I have a new watch, and it is by Devosa, which I really, really love. It's a company I really love. Excuse me. So this is a Devosa. It's a GMT watch. It's a 2 time zone watch. See if I can focus. And it has sort of this vintage color, but when the sunlight hits it, it's actually luminescent. So just like a normal luminescence, it glows quite bright green, and it's an outer rotating bezel, 2 time zones, and it's quartz. And I wanted a quartz 2 time zone GMT, and I absolutely love this. So I will do a full in-depth review on this one. I have a new spork, probably because it's Gerber, and I love Gerber. So this I'm still keep on forgetting the name of this, and I'm so sorry. I have used it at home a number of times. I bought 2 or 3 of these actually. Some have gone to my sisters, and they're in love with it as well, and I really like this Gerber. You also get another tool with it, and I will do a full review of this one. So a new spork, and then I received some presents. So from one of my thank you so very much. I received so many beautiful presents from my best friend, who lives in Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK, and this one I received for Christmas last year in 2018, and I wanted to do a video on it. So this is a buck knife. I've never had a buck knife before, and this is just simply beautiful. This is like a carbon fiber handle, and he clearly knows what I like, because I like a pocket knife with a pocket tool which has a clip on it, and this comes with 2 clips. So that's just double fantastic. It is a lock knife, so I will keep it at home, not carry it. But I will do a review on this one. So this is a fantastic tool for me to have. Thank you so very much. And I'm going to do a review on that before I put it into mainstream use. And the second one, now this is an exceptionally special knife. This is an Opinel. So this is the case for it, which is a beautiful brown tan case, which I love. And then this knife comes in a box. So it comes in this beautiful brown box, which is by Opinel. And again, I will do an in-depth review on this wood. On this Opinel knife. And the reason I said wood was, so this is a handmade Opinel number 8, and it is just fantastic. So this is a one-piece unique. So each one have slightly different patterns. So this is a unique piece, and I received this for my birthday in February. I am not going to. I have a very special reason for this knife. I'm not going to use it as a main tool knife. I decided that it was way too special, and it comes from a way too special person for me just to use it as a beat knife. I am going to use this as a ceremonial knife, like to cut cake for a birthday or a special event. And this is also going to be a heritage item, which I hope one day to pass down to someone. I might not have kids, but I might pass down. So this is a number 8. And it opens like that. So I will do a full review on this, and I will also do an update review on my regular EDC, which contains tools which I use at all times, and that either remains at home on my Barbour Linsdale jacket in the pocket, or in my right pocket, trouser pocket, which is quite a lot, but I always have it with me. So that was a channel update, and I will do the in-depth reviews soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.